Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luann, and I'm so happy that you're here joining me today. Well, as promised in my last video, I was going to show you some of the items that we routinely buy, and I'll give you a product review on them. I also have a couple of items here that are a little mediocre, and I have one definitely that I would not purchase again. And I'll give you, of course, my opinion on it because these products you may just love for other reasons. So anyway, let's get started. One of the first things that we buy at the Dollar Tree that we're typically buy on our every other week basis, or whenever we hit Dollar Tree, is the laundry detergent. We do a lot of laundry in the house. In fact, Ed is the one who takes care of the laundry. He just likes doing it, and I am definitely not going to step in his way. We have the washers down in the man cave that he has downstairs, so he washes the clothes while he's watching television. So we go through a lot of detergent, but this here is the Totally Awesome detergent. This is 64 ounces of liquid detergent. You can't beat that. Yeah, do I buy occasionally in the store? Yes, I do. When, like, say the what is it, Purex, and there's another one, I think All. Sometimes they'll have a mega sale and have a coupon on it. That's fine. But this works fine, and it is, this is 32 loads, okay, of 64 ounces liquid. But one of the things that I wanted to point out, that if you do purchase this for the first time, is that unlike the name brands, this does not have one of those fancy pour spouts. So I'm going to be opening this very carefully for you, but you can see it is a wide mouth jug. So just take care when you're pouring it into the cap, because you do have your cap measure here like always. So that's just the only thing, the only drawback on this item, and I can live with that. 64 ounces for $1. I can definitely live with that. Another item in the cleaning department that I always look for is the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. And Dollar Tree has their own brand, which I've used, but I look for Mr. Clean. Of the two, comparably, of course, this is the better item. You only get one in here, but when you shop at the store or the supermarket to get Mr. Clean, you know that this $1 value is definitely a super value. So Mr. Clean, he's Mr. Clean. It's a routine. A little rhyming there. Another item I just started picking up recently was dry shampoo spray. And this 1.6 ounce can, it says that it is comparable to Batiste, which I've never used, so I can't compare it personally. But this is a godsend and a pinch, because there are times when, you just don't have it. I get up late, or there's a call. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I'm a first responder for the Brewster Fire Department. I'm on the fire police team now. Used to be an EMT, and I've moved over to the fire police. So there are times where, you just don't have that moment to wash the hair. In comes dry shampoo. It does come in two different fragrances that I've seen. This one is Crisp, and then there's another one called Blossom. Since I do also use, I use unscented hairspray, but I tend not to get the more fragrancy types of things for my hair. So Crisp works just fine. It might as well be unscented. So there's nothing there. But this is super quick, and it does actually work. So that is something I look for. I also use their analgesics. We have not bought a name brand analgesic or cold medication or nighttime cold relief. We haven't bought them in years, because these are definitely comparable to the name brands. It's only the inert ingredients that change with these things. So this is Assured. The Assured brand is very popular in Dollar Tree. Severe Cold, and that is comparable to Tylenol Severe Cold. $1. Tylenol, not $1. So this is something that we do get. We pick up, you get 12 caplets, it's like 6, there's 6, what do you call this? Serving size, like it's food. 6 servings of cold tablets, but still for $1 it works fine. Absolutely. Another thing, of course, similar to that would be batteries. We go through so many batteries in our house. So again, this is just fine. I'm not sure, and maybe you guys have had the experience where you get the name brand batteries and they say they expire in 8 years, 10 years, or whatever. Have your batteries ever lasted you that long? I am actually very curious on that because mine never have. So if you have had that experience and you have a brand that actually works that long, then certainly post below. I'd love to know. But for us, this works. At the holiday time, I don't know if you guys saw, but there were actually 8-packs. This is a 6-pack. These are the double A's, but they have triple A's. They have the quarter batteries. I don't know, whatever the quarter one is. 9 volts. That's where we buy our batteries. Another item that is popular with Ed is this Rip It energy drink. He doesn't drink Red Bulls or anything. And of course, our house is keto, which is me, low carb, which is him. So we do look for the sugar-free varieties. And there's no sugar in this. So if this one is citrus, they do have, I think, 2 other flavors. And this is the 16-ounce can. You can also get another one called Rockstar, but that's a smaller can. He happens to really like the flavor of this, and so it works. It's certainly better than, him drinking the sugary ones or drinking a Diet Dew or something, So he's happy with these, so we definitely stock up on that. At a recent trip, I did see a smaller can of one of the other flavors, so I don't know if they're going to be bringing in the smaller cans as a routine or if that was just kind of a freak thing. So I'm keeping my eye out for that. So I'm leaning down because I'm putting them all back in the bag that I had set aside for you. Okay, so furniture wipes. I know many of you may be using these furniture wipes. They did just change the packaging on it, but these are furniture. They're for marble. They're for tile work. They work. Speaking of work, they work. So these are something I always have in the house. I don't buy the canned sprays anymore, or the, dust cloths and stuff like that. This is what I use. Works like a charm. I'm happy, and I'm happy with the price. But one day I went in and I couldn't find those. What I did find was this. Now this is different. Those are furniture wipes. So I knew I wasn't scoring that day on a furniture wipe, but I found these Clorox Scentiva disinfecting wipes. Now you can get the good wipes, the canisters. That's another thing. I don't have them in the house right now, but that's another item that I get. But they had this. And the reason that I picked this up was because it said Pacific Breeze and coconut. So let me tell you, this smells, and I'm going to have to open it up again because, oh my God, I am a coconut freak. And this smells exactly like a pina colada. If you had a pina colada sitting, in my opinion, you have a pina colada sitting there and you had this package here. So I'm not so sure if I just like the idea that, yes, it's disinfecting my countertop. It is a very wet wipe, okay? So I disinfect and then I have to wipe it. So, all right. Or the fact that I absolutely love the smell of it. Jury's out, but when I get a chance, oh my God, so good, so good. And a couple of real quick other things that we buy, of course, we do go through a lot of the lighters, and this is where we get them. We don't, get the name brand ones, but these work very well, whether we're working in the yard with them, lighting candles. We just go through a lot of them. We also bring some down to the firehouse because we use them in the kitchen down there, so that kind of stuff. And our sugar-free candies, they come in butterscotch. This is lemon. They have green Starlight, so the spearmint Starlight mints. And they also have a multi-flavored one. These are sugar-free. And for me, these are fine. The The sweetener in here is isomalt. It's the first thing on there. I did check the glycemic index on isomalt, and it is 0. So for me on keto, this works perfectly. Keep them in the car, in my little side panel, and yeah, very good. I liked it. At least it lets you have some candy without having the sugar. Okay, let's do this facial mask. Okay, now, oh, look, remember the other day I said I use lots of clips? I forgot to tell you what else I used it on. Fold it over, and I used it on this. But funny thing, last night I used one of the others, and I'm going to show you that one. But this is the Yes to, I should take the clip off so we can see that. Yes to Coconut. Ultra hydrating for dry skin, moisturizing mud mask. I thought that you just used whatever, amount, and then you saved it for another time. Well, it actually just says, it says 1 single-use mask. Now, this is not a paper mask. This is actually one of the ones that you do rub on your face. I used half the package and then used another half. So I got 2 uses out of it. So even though it says 1, I got 2 out of it. You could probably get 2. If you like it even lighter, maybe even another one. You make 3 uses out of it, but it was multi-use for me. I really liked it. It was funny because it does harden on your face, but it rinses off very easily. And it did make my face feel nice. So I'm pleased, and I will be looking for this product again. Although not yet, not like tomorrow, because if you saw my haul before, my last haul, I have a few to try out first before I go replacing this one. Okay, so we'll go on to the, I only have a couple more items to show you. So those were the items that I showed that were items that I would pick up again, that we use routinely. So if you're in the store and you've been kind of hesitant on it, I assure you those are good items to buy. That's, of course, my opinion only. But now let's go into another facial mask. This one I used last night. This was the Alo Cucumber and Aloe Paper Facial Mask. Now I put this in the kind of mediocre. The way it made my face feel was fine. It had nothing to do with that. But it is one of the wettest things I've ever worked with. To unfold the mask took me a while. I was figuring for the amount of time it was taking me to unfold it, my hands were going to be super soft because it was that wet. And I was like, oh, am I going to peel it? So that was a setback for me. I also made the mistake, and this is my learning curve, of not pulling my hair back because it is a large face mask. So once it's on your face, you leave it on for only, it says 3 to 5 minutes. So it's not on there a long time. And again, and you just wash it off. So you wash your face first, warm water, put the mask on, and then warm water it off. So it was fine, and then whatever's left, you just go smooth in. So that was good. But what I did say was how wet it was. It left, and there's still some in here, some of the juice, for lack of a better word, in the package. So I just poured it all over my hands. So I'm not sure I would go with this one again because it was just so sloppy to use. So that's pretty much my take on that. That was sloppy. The other item that, oh, I'm going to put that over there. The other item in the last haul, I had shown you this heart-shaped balm by New Color, and they did have a few different cosmetics there. In fact, I didn't mention they had a lip balm there. It was the shape of lips. I thought it was kind of cute, but I got the heart instead. And the other day I said, well, let's smell it. I said, well, open this and I'll smell it because it said rosy scented. This is the size of it. And I opened it up expecting to be blown away by rose petals. And I don't smell it. I'm holding it up to you. Can you smell it? Yeah, it does not smell like, I don't know what it smells like. It smells like wax. But I did put it on my lips, so it works as a lip balm, but I'm just not going to expect it to blow me away with rose scent. So this is definitely something I would not purchase again from this. I'll always try different things, but not from this company. It does not smell like a rose. Another item that Ed tends to pick these up all the time, and I've asked him to kind of not, the Airwick. We use a lot of room fresheners. Now, it's not anything to do with the Airwick brand. We like Airwick and Glade and Febreze. We like all of those. But somehow or another, I'm not 100% sure that this Airwick is true Airwick. There's problems with the nozzles. No matter which ones we buy, the scent is there. All right, so you do get it, but there's problems with the nozzles. So if you are interested in getting it, it's not a problem, again, from scent or anything like that. It just test it in the store, because sometimes you can push it down and it'll dribble itself, and other times, like this one here, I am pressing hard and it finally came out all over my camera. Oh well. But so this is why this is on the mediocre list. I prefer him to pick up the Glade, which I never have a problem with. But they do on occasion do the Glade. But Airwick, just spray it in the store before you bring it home. And the last item that I would absolutely not purchase again is this item. It is new Yes to Grapefruit Vibrancy Boosting for Lackluster Hair. When I purchased this, I only read as far as Yes to Grapefruit Vibrancy Boosting. I thought it was a facial mask. I got it home to find out it was a dry shampoo. Well, it's vitamin C brightening instant no rinse shampoo cap. Okay, so there's what the package is. So I thought, okay, the other morning I needed this. And I said, all right, I'm not going to use the spray. Let me try this. Well, I'm not putting this on my head again. But this is the cap, very large cap. And inside is this moisture. I put it on my head, did what it was supposed to do, massaged it in like that. When I took my cap off, I had to use the dry shampoo can to get it back, because it says, oh, it's going to be vibrant, blah, blah, blah. It actually flattened my hair and moistened my hair, which was not the effect I was going for as I was trying to run out the door. So that's where I pulled out my dry shampoo can and fixed it. But this would definitely not be, I personally am putting an on this one. I will not get this one again because it didn't do it. It seemed like it wet my hair. So anyway, those are the items as promised. And if you have some special items that you like, post below. I would love to look for them in the store and check them out and review them as well. So take care, guys. Thanks for the time you've spent with me this morning. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. And I'll be back soon in another video. Take care. Bye.